it's Emily Williams, the founder of I Heart My Life and your host of the I Heart My Life show. This is episode 146, the top 4 signs you're ready to uplevel your business. So today, this episode is a really important one if you're thinking about going to the next level. Now, to be perfectly transparent with you, when I started my business, I thought that everything was always going to go up, 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 and up some more. I didn't realize that sometimes there's power in leveling off and really taking time to stabilize within your company before you go to the next level. My husband described it to me as a staircase. Think about it. It's not just a straight up slope. You are taking step by step by step, and there's a point where you are standing on a flat surface, right? You're not always just going up. And that's really important for business owners to understand and to recognize that it's actually necessary from time to time to have that plateau, for lack of a better word. So today we're going to talk a little bit about what it's going to take for you to understand whether you're ready to scale, what the signs are that you are ready to scale, and then you'll be able to make a decision as to whether this is the right time to do that, or maybe it's a time to stabilize and prepare for the next level. So let's dive in. This episode was sponsored by the I Heart My Life Mastermind. The I Heart My Life Mastermind is perfect for you if you already have a business and you're looking to scale. We cover tons of different topics. We cover marketing strategy, revenue planning, team, processes, everything you need in terms of mindset, high performance, really taking care of yourself as well as your business, events, publicity. We literally have 7 coaches under one umbrella to support you and give you the answers to all of your burning questions. We host regular weekly workshops where you get your personal questions answered. We have retreats. You have a private Slack channel where you get to ask questions 24/7. You have an extensive resource bank that helps you put in place our cash method in your own business, and much, much more. This is one of the most inventive programs around. I don't know anyone else offering the service that we provide. So if you are interested in growing your business and transforming your life, definitely book a call with us to learn more. Go to iheartmylifebooking.com and learn more about the I Heart My Life Mastermind. All right, let's take a look at the top 4 signs that you're ready to uplevel in your business. The first one is you want to uplevel. Now, that sounds really obvious, but I want you to really think about what you want. And I want you to play the whole tape through and ask yourself, if I uplevel this business, what is that going to require of me? What does that mean for the company? What does it mean for my audience? What does it mean for my schedule? So all of us are inundated with examples of people upleveling and doing things at the next level every single day. Even just 5 minutes ago, I was scrolling through Instagram and there's somebody who I greatly admire who posted that her company is officially the #1 luxury makeup company in the country. And I was so inspired to see that and to see the progression that she's had over the years. And it made me think about my own company and what I want and the products that I want to create. And just because I desire to go to the next level, just because I desire to have a bigger company, that doesn't always mean that that's right for me in this moment, but it's a great indication if that's what you actually want. Now, what you want to make sure to do is play the whole tape through, so to speak. If you are looking at other people out there who have what it is that you think that you want, really play that whole tape through. Ask yourself, do I want that size of a company? Do I want to be making that amount of money? Do I want that level of responsibility? Do I want that level of publicity? What is it about their business and the level that they're at that actually inspires me? And is that what I truly want? Or is this my ego talking? Or is this something I think I should want? Because so many people go through our programs all the time at I Heart My Life, and they have this idea of what success looks like to them. They have this whole list of the things that they desire for their life and their business. But I want to make sure that these are things that you actually want. All right. So when you lay your head down on the pillow at night, are you going to be satisfied with what it is that you've created? Or again, is this something you think you should want? Now, if we've removed all of the indications of, ego here, and this truly is what you want, this next level is actually in alignment with your desires, then great. That is the first sign that you are ready to uplevel. But again, don't do something because you think you should, because it's not going to work out. It's not going to feel good. And ultimately, Our show is called the I Heart My Life show for a reason. I want you to love your life. All right. So if upleveling is the right thing for you and that feels aligned, it feels expansive and maybe a little bit scary, but you know that this is the next step, then great. Let's move on to the next point here. So the next sign that you're ready to uplevel is that you fine-tuned your offerings and what it is that you're selling. Now, this is a mistake that I made in the past. I'm very creative. I love reinventing the wheel. I love putting new things out into the world. I love serving our customers. I want to be able to serve them in any way I possibly can. And oftentimes that means that I take on too much and I spend too much time in creation mode. And I'm putting too many things out into the world. Now, one of the people who I most admire in my industry, one of the things that they did from the get-go is really fine-tune all their offerings before adding in something new. And what they did there is that they were able to also fine-tune their processes. And so if you're thinking about it like potentially maybe you have a course that you sell or a live program, if you're a coach or consultant, if you've done one launch of that program, that's not really fine-tuning the offering. We want to do launch after launch after launch so that we can create some consistency and we can also start to put processes in place that we can scale. Because the truth is when things are new or we haven't yet tested them properly, it's very hard to scale, or at least to scale well. So I always ask myself, has the company been fine-tuned? Do we know what works and what doesn't? Do our customers know what it is that we sell? Are we ready to add more customers into that program or course? Do we know that it will work? Have we tested the marketplace? Have we tested the marketing? So you want to get really crystal clear about what it is that you sell and also how you sell it before you go and uplevel your business, before you go and scale your business. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit challenging. You might be tempted to add something new to the mix. You might not have the processes in place. People might fall by the wayside and you might not have the client retention that you want. So really think about whether you fine-tuned your programs and offerings. And also that means if you're known for something, are you known for the thing that you sell? Have you become an expert in that space? Do people understand that you're the go-to in your area of expertise? If not, then you want to fine-tune your programs and offerings even more and get more consistent with them before you decide it's time to actually uplevel and start selling even more. With that, the next sign that you're ready to uplevel your business is that you actually have the capacity to receive more and to go to the next level. Now, this is one that really trips people up. Now, what I mean when I say capacity to receive is that you've actually looked at your current team, your current energy level, your current circumstances, basically anything that's going to be required of you to go to the next level. Now, a lot of people, they look at my business in particular or other people out there who they admire, and they think, oh, that would be amazing to have a 7-figure business. That would be incredible to have a multi-6-figure business or a multi-million-dollar business. But if I were to give you my business right now as it is, if you are just starting out, or if you've never run a business before, or if you're running a multi-6-figure business, it would be quite daunting and overwhelming to get something like what I've created right there in your lap. You might not know how to handle it. You might not be the person who can support that level of business. And so that's why, although I love helping people move quickly, sometimes we don't want to move so quickly. Sometimes we do want to have that plateau. Sometimes we do want to focus on consistency or systems and processes before we go to the next level. And oftentimes what happens is we are faced with more challenges. We are faced with things that actually prepare us for the next level and increase our capacity to receive. So there are a few key questions you can ask yourself under this sort of category. You want to take a look at your team. If you're looking to scale or go to the next level, can your team support you? You want to look at your financials. Is it going to be risky for you to uplevel or scale your business? You want to look at your desires, which we already talked about. We want to look at your energy and your health. Do you have the capacity and the energy to go to the next level? We want to look at the structure of your company. We want to look at your offerings. We want to look at your clientele and your marketing, all of those key components. And so you should be able to say that you are ready and prepared for the next level. And I'm going to give you one specific example here that I think will help. If we're ever looking to expand one of our programs or fill it with more students, I will add in the amount of coaches in the program before we even have the students. Otherwise, I'm going to self-sabotage. Otherwise, I'm going to get to the point where I'm like, you know what? This is scary. We are not ready to up level because we don't have the infrastructure or the team to support our up level. And so it's not going to happen. It's kind of like a build it and they will come mentality. So I want you to really think about what's going to be required of your company and of you in order to prepare for that up level. And how can you build it before you even get there? So then when it's time to press go, to step on the gas, however you want to describe it, you are going to say, okay, I'm ready. Let's move full speed ahead instead of hesitating and doubting yourself and creating confusion for yourself as well as the universe. If we want to up level and we say that's our true desire, then we should have clean energy around that desire. Okay. So I'm not trying to scare anyone here, but I want you to understand that sometimes it's time to up level. Other times it's time to get consistent and make sure that there's that foundation in place and that capacity to receive more before you actually press go. All right. The fourth sign that you are ready to up level your business is your mindset. So we've already covered desires, but I really think that mindset is different than desire. So there are a lot of business owners out there who take risks on a daily basis. But when you're up leveling, that's a whole nother type of risk. So you have to be willing to really go there. And more importantly, you have to be willing to look at the challenges that are definitely going to come up for you and move through them. And one of the exciting things about challenge is that it prepares you for that next level. And so when you have the mindset of growth, you know that challenge does not equal bad. It just equals preparation for your next level. And so one of the things that I do on a regular basis is work with people on my mindset. I hire coaches. I'm in masterminds. I surround myself by people who are going to that next level on a daily basis, and they are there to support me in doing the same. They are there to support me in shifting my own beliefs or mindset blocks that are no longer going to serve me at that next level. So again, I really look at this as preparing myself for what is to come. And if you're not willing to become the next version of yourself mentally, then you're not going to be able to sustain the next level of success. So really ask yourself, do you have the mental toughness? Have you done the mindset work? Do you know how to move through challenge? Do you know how to appreciate challenge? Do you know how to think like the next level version of you in order to run the next level business? And if not, this is just the time to prepare yourself. This is the time to be educated. This is the time to put yourself into groups that are going to support that mental toughness. So again, we're not looking at these signs as, signs that you're never going to be able to up level. It's just a way for you to create some benchmarks around when it's actually time to up level. So really take a look at your mindset. All right, so let's recap these signs. The first one is you want to up level. So the desire is there. The next one is you fine-tuned your programs and offerings, and there's some consistency there. You're making consistent money. You've done the launches over and over again. You know why people buy, you know what they buy, all of that. The next one is that you have the capacity to receive more. And so this means your infrastructure, it means your energy, it means your time, it means your team. And then finally, you have the mindset to be able to up level. So you've really worked on moving through challenge. You know how to think like the next level version of yourself. You have that support system set up to support your growth and your mindset transformation. All of that is in place. So again, this is my perspective on growth. This is my perspective on up-leveling. And what I really want you to understand here is only you know whether an up-level is your next step. Only you know whether the up-level that you are craving is actually the right next step, or maybe it's your ego encouraging you to go to the next level when deep down you know you're not really ready. So just check in, because there's no right or wrong. And even if you're not ready for an up level this second, that doesn't mean that you won't ever be. In fact, what I've given you here, these are just simple ways that you can also start to prepare yourself for the up level. So remember, you can make a decision to up level with your eyes wide open. It's not something that just happens to you. So let's take deliberate action towards your next level if that is your desire. And with every single day that passes, you will get closer and closer and closer if you take a look at these 4 signs and 4 steps that will support you in that preparation so that you are ready to go. Again, you have clean energy around the next level and you can move full speed ahead, knowing that you can handle anything that comes your way. Thank you for listening to this episode of the I Heart My Life show. I hope you loved it and got a lot of value from this content. If you are looking to up-level in your life and your business, definitely book a call to speak to one of our clarity coaches. We can support you in getting some clear direction and also share how we can help you go to the next level in every way. Go to iheartmylifebooking.com to make your appointment and jump on a call with our team. I'll look forward to talking to you next time. We hope you loved this episode. Thank you so much for being an avid listener of the I Heart My Life show. Take a second and leave a review. It would mean so much to us, and we read all of them. And for further inspiration and life and business tips about creating a life that you love and achieving massive success, definitely follow us at I Heart My Life on Instagram and at I Heart My Life Now on Facebook. See you next time.